In the late 1970s, music was a shared, stationary experience. People listened at home on bulky stereo systems, in cars on cassette decks, or at parties through record players. The idea of carrying a personal soundtrack in your pocket was virtually unheard of. That all changed with one groundbreaking invention, the Sony Walkman. Released in 1979, the Walkman wasn't just a device, it was a cultural revolution. It transformed the way people listened to music, how they experienced it, and how they connected with the world. But beyond its iconic design and cultural significance, the Walkman was a marvel of engineering and innovation. Today, we explore the blueprint behind the portable music revolution and how a simple idea changed the world forever. The origins of the Walkman. The story of the Walkman begins with Masaru Ibuka, co-founder of Sony. He loved listening to music while traveling, but he was frustrated by the lack of portable options. At the time, cassette recorders existed, but they were bulky, heavy, and noisy, far from ideal for personal use. Ibuka approached Sony's engineers with a simple request: create a lightweight device that could play cassettes with minimal distortion and maximum convenience. He wanted music on the go private, personal, and portable. This vision was unconventional. At the time, the prevailing belief was that music was a communal, stationary experience. But Ibuka and his team recognized a fundamental truth. People wanted control over their music, a way to carry their favorite sounds anywhere, anytime. The project, initially codenamed Soundabout in the United States, ultimately became the Walkman, a product that would redefine music consumption. Design philosophy. The genius of the Sony Walkman lies not in technological complexity, but in the elegance of its simplicity, portability, and user-focused design. Unlike the bulky stereo systems and home audio equipment of the late 1970s, the Walkman was compact, lightweight, and intuitive. Its minimalist interface, a single cassette slot, clearly labeled buttons for play, stop, fast forward, and rewind, made it immediately accessible to anyone. Whether a teenager discovering music for the first time or a busy professional seeking a private escape during a commute, Sony's engineers understood that technology should serve people, not overwhelm them, and every aspect of the Walkman reflected this philosophy. Ergonomics and convenience were central to the Walkman's design. The device could fit easily in a pocket, be clipped to a belt, or tucked into a bag without adding bulk. Sony included headphones as part of the package, emphasizing a personalized, private listening experience, a concept that was revolutionary at the time. Music became portable in a literal sense, but it also became personal in a profound way. Users could curate their own soundscapes, carrying their favorite albums and mixtapes anywhere, and experiencing music on their own terms. This sense of autonomy transformed listening into an intimate, interactive act rather than a passive one. The Walkman also represented a paradigm shift in how people experienced daily life. It liberated music from the confines of the living room or car stereo, allowing it to accompany people on runs, commutes, long flights, and city walks. Suddenly, music was not just entertainment. It was a companion, a motivator, a private soundtrack to the rhythm of life. The device bridged technology and human experience, creating emotional resonance through design that was as thoughtful as it was functional. Its influence extended far beyond the device itself. The Walkman changed culture by introducing the concept of mobile personal media, paving the way for portable CD players, MP3 players, and eventually smartphones. It demonstrated that user experience could drive adoption as much as technical innovation, and that convenience and emotional engagement were just as critical as engineering breakthroughs. In essence, the Walkman was not just a gadget, it was a revolution in how people interacted with music and technology. By focusing on portability, simplicity, and the human experience, Sony created a device that transformed daily life, inspired generations of designers, and cemented the Walkman as a timeless icon of innovation. It proved that true brilliance often lies in understanding people, not just the technology itself. Engineering the sound, creating a portable music player like the Sony Walkman was far more complex than it appeared at first glance. At the time, cassette tapes were engineered for stationary home playback systems, not for devices meant to be carried while walking, jogging, or commuting. Sony's engineers faced the challenge of miniaturizing a delicate audio system without compromising sound quality or reliability, requiring breakthroughs in mechanical, electrical, and acoustic engineering. The heart of the device, the tape head mechanism, demanded extraordinary precision. Even the smallest variations in tape speed or head alignment could produce distortion, warble, or uneven playback. To solve this, engineers developed lightweight, high-efficiency motors capable of maintaining a consistent tape speed under constant motion. They had to ensure that music would remain clear and stable, even if the user was running or moving through crowded streets, a problem that no previous portable system had truly solved. The physical design of the cassette transport, including rollers, tensioners, and pinch rollers, was meticulously refined to reduce friction, maintain alignment, and absorb vibrations. Audio fidelity was equally critical. Sony wanted the Walkman to deliver stereo sound comparable to high-end home systems, despite its compact form factor. This required precision tape heads, high-quality amplification circuits, and low-noise electronics, all carefully integrated into a tiny package. Engineers balanced these components to ensure that bass, mid-range, and treble remained clear, creating a rich and dynamic listening experience. The result was a device that could deliver exceptional sound without sacrificing portability, a feat that seemed impossible in the late 1970 seconds. Battery efficiency posed another challenge. Early portable devices drained power quickly, but the Walkman had to offer hours of uninterrupted playback. Sony optimized the circuitry, motor design, and power consumption so that AA batteries could sustain the device for long listening sessions without frequent replacements. Durability was also essential. The Walkman needed to survive the bumps and shocks of daily life while remaining reliable and lightweight. By addressing these challenges, Sony created a product that seamlessly combined portability, performance, and durability. Every detail, the tape mechanism, the motors, the amplification, and the power management, was engineered with the user experience in mind. The Walkman was not just a device, it was a revolution in personal technology, demonstrating that complex engineering could enable simplicity, convenience, and joy. It set a new standard for portable audio, proving that meticulous design could transform a simple concept into a global cultural phenomenon. Cultural revolution. The Sony Walkman didn't just sell a device, it sold a revolution in lifestyle and perception. For the first time in history, people could carry their music with them wherever they went, curating a personal audio environment that traveled alongside their daily routines. Sidewalks became private concert halls, buses transformed into intimate stages, and gyms turned into rhythmic sanctuaries. Music was no longer tethered to living rooms, radios, or public speakers. It became mobile, private, and profoundly personal. The Walkman gave its users control over their soundscape, allowing them to dictate not just what they listened to, but when, where, and how they experienced it. Its cultural impact was immediate and far-reaching. Teenagers adopted the device as a lifestyle accessory, a badge of independence and personal expression. Fitness enthusiasts embraced it as a tool to motivate workouts, synchronize pace, and sustain energy. Commuters relied on it as a mental escape, turning long journeys into opportunities for immersion in music. Musicians, DJs, and audiophiles recognized its convenience and fidelity, appreciating the Walkman not merely as a consumer gadget, but as a practical, high-quality companion for creative work. Across demographics, the Walkman transformed music from a shared, stationary experience into an intimate, mobile one. The device also had a profound influence on fashion and personal style. Headphones, once utilitarian and hidden, became visible symbols of identity, framing faces and signaling membership in a culture of mobility, independence, and musical sophistication. Carrying a Walkman was a statement, a signal that the user valued autonomy, creativity, and control over their daily experience. The act of plugging in and stepping out with music became a ritual, one that expressed personality and taste without words. Beyond individual impact, the Walkman redefined the relationship between technology and daily life. It blurred the boundaries between entertainment, exercise, travel, and personal reflection, showing that technology could enhance experience rather than complicate it. Sony didn't just create a portable cassette player. It created a device that reshaped social habits, personal freedom, and the very way people interacted with sound. In essence, the Walkman's cultural legacy lies in its ability to empower individuals, to turn everyday life into a personal soundtrack, and to make music a companion rather than a background feature. It demonstrated that the intersection of thoughtful engineering, user-centric design, and cultural insight could create a product that was both practical and transformative, influencing fashion, media, and lifestyle for generations to come. Marketing genius, Sony's marketing strategy played a pivotal role in transforming the Walkman from a mere portable cassette player into a cultural phenomenon. Rather than focusing solely on technical specifications, tape capacity, battery life, or sound quality, Sony chose to market the device as a lifestyle accessory. The campaigns emphasized mobility, freedom, and personal expression, showing people jogging through parks, cycling down city streets, or strolling on crowded sidewalks, headphones on, fully immersed in their music. These visuals communicated more than utility. They conveyed a new way of life, one where music became a constant companion and personal soundtrack for daily activities. This marketing approach was revolutionary for its time. Most technology advertising in the late 1970 seconds was feature-driven, highlighting hardware, performance, or price. Sony, however, understood that the Walkman's true appeal lay not in its mechanical engineering alone, but in the experience it enabled. By emphasizing individuality and personal enjoyment, Sony made the Walkman aspirational, turning it into a symbol of autonomy and self-expression. The device was no longer just a tool, it became an extension of identity, signaling independence, taste, and modernity. The messaging appealed to a wide demographic. Teenagers, eager for freedom and self-expression, saw the Walkman as a badge of personal identity. Commuters recognized it as a practical escape from crowded trains and buses, transforming mundane routines into immersive private experiences. Fitness enthusiasts were drawn to the way it could synchronize workouts and music, making exercise more engaging. Even professionals and travelers embraced the device, appreciating the portability, convenience, and the control it offered over their auditory environment. By connecting the Walkman to real-life experiences rather than abstract technology, Sony ensured that the product resonated emotionally across generations and lifestyles. Moreover, Sony's marketing cleverly positioned the Walkman as fashionable as well as functional. Headphones became visible accessories, not hidden necessities. Carrying a Walkman signaled modernity, sophistication, and a forward-thinking lifestyle. The campaigns reinforced the idea that owning a Walkman was not merely practical, it was culturally and socially meaningful. Sony's marketing amplified the Walkman's revolutionary design by creating desire through experience, not just specification. It demonstrated that successful technology could be sold not as a product but as a lifestyle, a personal philosophy, and a statement of identity. By linking the Walkman to freedom, mobility, and self-expression, Sony didn't just market a device, they defined an era, transforming the way people listen to music, move through the world, and perceive technology itself. Iterations and innovation. The original Walkman was just the beginning. Its success sparked a lineage of continuous innovation, with Sony refining and expanding the concept over the years to meet evolving consumer needs and technological possibilities. Early improvements focused on sound quality, battery efficiency, and portability, ensuring that the device remained practical for daily use while delivering an enjoyable listening experience. Engineers worked to reduce size and weight without sacrificing audio fidelity, creating a series of models that were lighter, more comfortable to carry, and capable of longer playback times. Proliferation of cassette players and related products worldwide. This competition drove further technological improvements and diversification, ultimately benefiting consumers and solidifying the concept of portable music as a staple of modern life. Beyond its immediate market impact, the Walkman laid the foundation for decades of innovation in portable audio and personal technology. The principles it established: compact, user-focused design, reliable, high-fidelity sound, and mobility as a central feature became a blueprint for later devices. Sony's Discman players, which allowed portable playback of CDs, were direct successors, translating the Walkman's philosophy to a new format. Later still, MP3 players and digital audio devices inherited the same principles, emphasizing portability, usability, and quality in increasingly compact and sophisticated packages. Eventually, modern smartphones would integrate these lessons, combining music, communication, and multimedia into a single handheld device. Walkman's legacy extends far beyond its original cassette player form. It transformed how people engage with music, turning it from a stationary, shared experience into a private, mobile, and personal one. Its design philosophy, melding innovation, practicality, and user empowerment, continues to influence product development across industries, proving that a small, thoughtful device can leave a lasting imprint on technology, culture, and daily life. Engineering legacy. From an engineering standpoint, the Sony Walkman is a masterclass in precision, innovation, and thoughtful problem-solving. Creating a portable music device in the late 1970s was far from trivial. Cassette tapes were originally designed for home playback systems with stable, stationary mechanisms. Making them portable required engineers to rethink every component. The tape transport system had to maintain exact speed, even when the player was jostled or tilted, to prevent distortion or warping of sound. Motors had to be compact yet powerful and reliable, balancing torque and speed with energy efficiency to maximize battery life. Engineers also integrated vibration dampening mechanisms to isolate the tape heads from external shocks, ensuring consistent playback quality. Electronic design posed additional challenges. The Walkman needed low-noise amplification circuits capable of delivering clear, high-fidelity stereo sound without consuming excessive power. The balance between clarity, portability, and battery efficiency demanded meticulous calculation and iterative testing. Even headphone design became a critical engineering task. Early models required careful attention to ergonomics, comfort, and durability, as well as consistent sound reproduction. Engineers experimented with padding, ear shape, and driver placement to create a listening experience that was both pleasant and reliable over long periods. The Walkman illustrates that engineering is not just about technical specifications. It is a tool to serve culture and human experience. By addressing complex mechanical, electrical, and acoustic problems, Sony engineers created a device that was functional, reliable, and enjoyable, but also transformative in the way people engage with music. The success of the Walkman demonstrates that technical innovation is most impactful when it enhances everyday life, rather than existing solely for its own sake. User experience was central to the design philosophy. Every detail, from the tactile feedback of buttons to the ease of cassette insertion and removal, and the ergonomics of headphone wear, contributed to a seamless, intuitive interaction. The goal was a device that felt natural, responsive, and empowering, allowing users to focus on music rather than technology. This human-centered engineering approach helped the Walkman achieve its cultural and commercial success, proving that meticulous attention to small details can create profound effects. In retrospect, the Walkman is more than a portable audio player. It is a blueprint for holistic engineering design. It combines mechanical precision, electronic innovation, and user-focused ergonomics into a cohesive system. It shows that the most successful technologies are those that solve practical challenges with creativity and elegance, while simultaneously shaping human behavior and experience. Sony's Walkman remains a testament to the Fujo power of engineering to influence both function and culture. Global impact. The Walkman became a global phenomenon almost immediately. By the 1982, it had sold millions of units worldwide. Its influence extended beyond music, shaping technology, fashion, and lifestyle. It inspired portable music devices across the globe, influencing companies like Panasonic, Aiwa, and later Apple. The concept of personalized, portable media consumption owes much to the Walkman. Its impact also extended to culture and society. People could now carry their mood, identity, and preferences wherever they went. Music became a companion, a motivator, and a personal soundtrack for life's journey. Decline and transformation. While the Walkman dominated portable music for decades, it eventually faced challenges from digital technology. The rise of CDs, MP3 players, and smartphones shifted consumer habits. Physical tapes became less convenient compared to digital libraries, yet the principles of the Walkman survived. Portability, personalization, and private listening remained central to modern devices. The iPod, streaming platforms, and smartphone music apps are all descendants of the Walkman's blueprint. Sony adapted as well, introducing CD-based Walkman models and later digital Walkman devices. Though the cassette version became nostalgic, the brand evolved, proving that innovation requires adaptation alongside vision. Lessons from the Walkman. The story of the Walkman offers insights into design, engineering, and culture. Vision and understanding. Masaru Ibuka recognized a human need that others overlooked: portable. Personal music. User-centric design. Success relied on intuitive, convenient, and enjoyable user experience. Engineering excellence. Combining mechanical precision, audio quality, and battery efficiency created a reliable product. Cultural integration. Marketing and lifestyle positioning amplified impact. Adaptation. Continuous improvement and innovation ensured longevity and relevance. These principles illustrate how technology can transcend functionality to become a cultural force. Legacy and nostalgia. Today, the Walkman is more than a device. It is a symbol of a revolution. It represents a time when music became mobile, personal, and empowering. Vintage Walkmans are collectible, reminding us of an era where innovation met culture in a tangible, physical form. The Walkman's influence continues in modern devices, streaming services, and the concept of carrying personal media anywhere. It transformed not just music consumption but also the way engineers, designers, and marketers think about technology and human experience. Sony's creation demonstrated that engineering is not just about solving technical problems. It is about changing lives, experiences, and culture. The Sony Walkman was more than a cassette player. It was a revolution in a plastic, metal, and electronic casing. It allowed people to carry their favorite songs, escape, focus, and immerse themselves in sound wherever they went. Its blueprint, blending engineering precision, design elegance, and cultural insight,